Well, hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and get right into your reading. We're going to do the Oracle and Tarot cards. I'm going to get 3. This is for Sagittarius. Okay. One more. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, I have Helper of Abundance. We're going to get to that in a second. I know for a fact this came out for you guys, didn't it? See clearly? I think came out for you guys last week. I am sure it did. I want to pull another card, by the way. Let me see. I want to pull this one. Ace of Emotion. I didn't even see. I just grabbed it. So Ace of Cups is a new type of connection. This is talking about self-love. For a lot of you, you've been in this place where you really have been like, and this is not saying that you didn't love yourself, but I feel like there's been something affecting you loving yourself, loving on yourself. Okay. And there's also been things that have been affecting your actual relationships. You getting close to someone, falling in love without any type of interruption. Now, I want to go ahead and read the Ace of Cups. It says, this card is an announcement that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. I don't really think I need to really read it any further. I feel like that's amazing. Okay. This is like an experience that's going to reawaken for some of you, or just awaken in general, the love feeling. And it says a new emotional experience. I actually feel like this is like deep, right? This is part of the blessings because you guys already know the Ace of Cups is like the universe pouring things onto you and you're just like sucking it up. Now, you also had this card here, which is the Ten of Swords. I don't look at this card the same way. That means you guys already been through the heartache, the pain, the suffering, the sacrificing. You've been through all of that. You're at an end of something. But this is what this says. A situation that's been troubling you has come to an end. I told you. Like, even before I started using these cards again, I always look at the Ten of Swords the same way. Things that have been troubling you for years. What has that been? And it's not just one thing either. I mean, we're talking about 10. There's been many of things that have been troubling you. And again, we're talking about relationships, the lack of love, maybe money issues, family problems. Oh yeah. Remember, 10s are a completion of a cycle. So whatever those many plethora of things that have been bothering you, a lot of those things are going to be coming to an end. But let's continue. It says you can breathe a sigh of relief. With challenging times behind you, you can now move on. And I know this may be hard for a lot of you to understand or to even get. I'm not going to say understand. I mean, I'm literally talking to sages here, right? I'm talking to the wise one. But I feel like when I say that is that for some of you, you have experienced so much pain, you can't see past that. And I get it. Like, I totally get it. I totally understand that, like, having so much pain is just kind of hard to see the rainbows and the sunshine. But maybe that's what you're seeing clearly. Ah, I got it. Maybe that's what you're starting to see. Maybe you're starting to see the beautiful things in life because everything else has been very fogged up. You couldn't experience what love really was. You couldn't experience what it was to be stable. You know, seeing this card here, it says you have the blessed gift to see past the current situation. I don't know what these cards are even saying, but it's so obvious that's what it was basically telling me, right? So now you guys are seeing past the situation that you're in because you're moving on towards a new situation. You know, the Ace of Swords is victory. What comes after the swords? The ace is the pentacles, which means stability in both areas in your life, emotionally and financially. So for a lot of you, you're about to experience stability. Now, the last card here is the messenger of thought, or the Page of Swords, and this is what it says. This is a new project, a new situation is about to happen for you. A lot of you are on a journey of learning. It says there's so much to learn before you feel ready. But either way, it says you guys are getting to this place where now you're planning, strategizing. And, there could be some type of small talk with someone that's going to help you on your journey. I really do feel that for you. You got a helper. Look at this, helper of abundance, helper of thought. This sometimes to me could also include therapy. Seeing a therapist. Some of you guys have been through so much pain. You may need to, get a therapist. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why it's this weird stigma on psychiatrists and therapy. I mean, have we not looked at the news? Like, people are experiencing a lot of traumas. And even though it's more so publicized, I feel like some of you guys have experienced that, and there has never been any media covering your trauma. So for you, you're at this place where you're literally trying to get over, or maybe you need help. Maybe you do need a therapist to help you through your emotions. But we see helper here. And this is what it says. Although you have a lot to do, and a lot of you do, it says it's important to start getting organized and start planning. And that's exactly what I said. I feel like you may have people that's going to come in here and help you organize, help you get your thoughts together. And that's what I'm saying. That's part of seeing things clearly. We're going to go ahead and get into your tea leaf oracles. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Sagittarius. This card fell. Some of you have been dealing with people who have been just not dependable. It's like, I can't really rely on anyone. The message here is saying that I want to get a helper, but I can't really rely on anyone. Okay. Because you've been used to people being very insincere. These are people who are close to you, by the way. I'm not saying that these are people that, you weren't close to. So you're not really expecting it. This really was trying not to go back into the deck. Ooh, what does it say? Control your anger. I cannot talk. Like, if I've had a bad day, like, sometimes, I'm not saying I'm cursing people out, but when I get inside my car be hearing some things, okay? Even if it's just me. But I do see maybe some things making you guys angry, getting you guys upset. And this is going to be a moment where you guys woo-saw, because we already know things are about to turn for the better for you. Things are going to get better. All right? You got a helper here, whether you believe it or not. Spirit is going to help you. Universe is going to help you in some kind of way. Now, a card did fall out. Oh, look at that. Happiness. Some of you are not happy. That's the reason why you're angry. That's where the irritation comes from. Like, out of the blue. Like, lightning is like, it strikes. No one knows. Like, I'm telling you. This is why we always talked about diplomacy with you, Sagittarius. And I get it. I'm not here to judge. Okay. But there is help coming. I really do see that. It's all up in your reading. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more card. This is you reconciling with yourself, reconciling with what has occurred in the past. This is you moving on, really. Great passion. Wow. This is going to be for life. These two came out, diamond ring and misunderstandings. And this is what I was saying before, to apply diplomacy, because sometimes you get upset with people and it was just a misunderstanding. The person didn't necessarily mean no harm. Okay. This could be with friends, lovers, a family member. Okay. Some of you guys may be experiencing this right now, or may experience it in the future. You guys have happiness in a diamond ring, or some type of gift that someone is going to give to you, just to let you know that they care about you so much, Sagittarius. This is a part of that, removing that energy of people who are insincere and they're not dependable. You can't count on them for nothing. Okay. This is the reason why you never expected it, because you already knew it wasn't going to come nowhere, come from them at least. So here with this energy, we see that the universe is going to change that up for you. So we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot. And we're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Sagittarius. The cards that are going to be upright are going to be upright. The cards that are reversed are reversed. I'm just going to pull from the top. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Your cards are jumping. This really hasn't happened all day. Your cards are jumping out. Okay, that flipped over. All right, new beginnings. That's where I stopped. Fool card, new beginnings. And it's in an upright position. That's part of that Ten of Swords. Remember, this is an ending of a lot of heartbreak, pain, grief, and suffering. Okay. Four of Swords. So healing is necessary. This is the reason why I said for you, maybe possibly to get some type of therapy. Healing comes in different forms. So it's not just one form of healing. Some of you guys may need to travel. Some of you guys can get healing from the earth, getting closer to nature. This is some of you, you need time to think. You're like, God, I just need time to think. Maybe you got a lot of responsibility and you just don't have enough time to think. But again, this is falling under the Ace of Cups. This is you learning to love yourself again without anybody else. And then that love will be able to come in. I do see you. I see things so different for you. I see you feeling different. You're recalibrating your soul, your emotion, your purpose in life. That's what you're doing. Here we have the Seven of Wands in the upright. And you are facing any issues head on. You're not backing down. No one is going to tell you what to do. It's just not going to happen. You guys are fighting here. No, the Five of Wands is a fight. The Six of Wands is winning and optimism. The Seven of Wands is I'm defending my right to be happy. I'm defending what I've already done and what I've accomplished. So when you have love coming into your life, you're going to make sure nothing comes in between your happiness. This is with work. This is with your passion for life. You're making sure nothing gets in the way of that here with the Seven of Wands. That's all the same. Eight of Cups. Now here with the Eight of Cups, this really is about you making the decision to walk away from things and people for good. What has caused unfulfillment in your life? Now, I'm going to be honest. This is also this is a mirroring energy between you and other people, whoever it is. It could be family, it could be a lover. You and this person are deciding, okay, we need to walk away from each other. Or separation. Okay, that's what this is all about. A lot of you don't want to feel resentment. You just want it to just stop. You want it to go away. So I do see a departure here. And again, this is going to be a part of your new life. That's why you're getting happiness. You're walking toward the sunlight here. So it's like, I've been knowing you my whole life, but this ain't working. I don't like the way you treat me. I don't like the way you talk to me. This could be with friends, even with family members. You may have to learn how to put up boundaries in order for you to have the life that you want to live. But it took a lot of thinking about it. You didn't just jump on that. Here with the Four of Swords, it's like, okay, I had to think about this a little bit. So I do see here for a lot of you, you're no longer, it's time to move on. You're learning to let go. Now, part of the Eight of Cups is letting go. You've already walked away, but it's talking about letting go of what has been, that Ten of Swords. If this is about a new cycle and you loving yourself and the universe is pouring on blessings to you, that mindset, that negative energy can no longer even be even energetically. You have to learn how to let it go. You got to free yourself. What's the last card here? Oh, King of Wands is in an upright position. Hello. Now you're getting things done. You got new love coming in here. You're loving on yourself. This really is you guys, people follow after you. The King of Wands is the leader. And this is the reason why I talk about the sage energy with you. Like people come up to you. They need your advice. You be like, where did this person come from? This person talking to you on a train. This person talking to you on the bus. You're like, why are you coming up to me asking me? I don't even know you. It's something about you. They just need your advice in something. They know you know. They don't even know how they know that you know. They just know that you know. They need you. For real. What do you think? The lady in a brown hat, right? The lady in a red coat, they asking questions. They need some answers. But truly, this is how people, even in your life, view you. They're like, I know Sag is going to know. I'm like that with my sister. Everybody's like that with her. She'd be like, can I please have somebody to call on? But everybody going to call on her because we know she's going to know the answer most of the time. She gives wise counsel, and this is what you guys are. You guys are born leaders, and sometimes you suffer because of that. Ten of Swords. You suffer because a lot of people rely on you, but you're going to get rewarded. Let's go ahead. Let's get your last two cards. You got the Nine of Wands in reverse. Hello. No more burdens. No more of that. No more of that. And then you got the Six of Wands in reverse, but we don't want no reverse Six of Wands. So this is self-defeat. This is self-defeat. Okay. That's what this is all about. And it's no longer being a follower, because on here, it's telling you something. This card here is saying, do not get caught in your ego. We know that you have these gifts. Don't get caught in your ego, though, because this will be more so a Sagittarius for some. This will be for some of those Sagittariuses that have so many gifts to give to the world, but you get trapped on the physical things. And the ego becomes, you can become a tyrant. That's what we saw with the lightning. Oh, well, I know that I know. Pride comes before a crash, but comes before a fall. So be careful about that. Yes, you're winning, but do not fall into a pit here. And this is only for a few Sagittariuses. For some of you, the Six of Wands just basically means you're still in this self-defeatist energy. And that's just something that you're working on, and it's okay. Okay, because that's a part of the self-love. Once you start seeing things move, you know, the way that you want it to move, then you'll start getting more confident. That's when that Six of Wands turns upside down. That's confidence here. That's victory, success. But it's a process. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get into your last card with your Tarot and Oracle for Sagittarius. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. That brutal energy. I told y'all, be careful. But I love it because this talks about life experiences have prepared you for the truth, for this moment. You guys, this is all about truth and truth to you guys. That's all you want. No more drama. You don't want it. You only want happiness. That's what this is. It says you're clearing away situations that are not working for you anymore and disengaging from people who create more drama than happiness. That's what you're doing. This is why I said you're walking away here with the Eight of Cups. You ain't got time for that. You do not have time for that any longer, anymore. You don't. There it is, Ten of Wands. There's a 10 again. Tens mean an end of a cycle. Moving into what? What comes after the 10? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Loving on yourself, accepting these blessings, and having real love in your life. But this is what it says. You're working so hard. A lot of you you've been doing too much. You've been very overwhelmed. And stress in general has been your friend. That's been your closest friend. Anxiety and stress. It says now this is going to be a time for some of you to reach out for help getting a counselor. And it's going to be time for you now to put down these burdens. You got to learn how to love life, enjoy life. And that is where you're headed. You're going to get to this place where you can start enjoying life. I know it sounds weird because sad you guys haven't been that way. A lot of you haven't been at that place. A lot of you. Some of you, you've already gotten to that place. Your timeline is a little bit different. But this is what I'm saying. Your reading was absolutely amazing. But this is what I have for you here, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you are new, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'm going to be starting up readings again, so just look out for that in the description box. All right, Sagittarius, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.